Alright everyone, welcome back to another video with Gio and John. I gotta come up with a different name, but today's video would be about making some good hydrating drinks. We're in the kitchen, as you guys can see. This is where we're gonna be doing the whipping it up. But what we got, babe? What we got? What we think? What we doing today?
We're doing some agua fresca.
Agua fresca, but it's gonna be the pineapple agua fresca. There's definitely a lot more. I mean, we're gonna be doing a lot more than just the pineapple one, but today we're gonna do the pineapple one first, and then probably the next day or the next videos we'll be doing some.
This is the first trial.
Yeah, there's a Jamaica. It's a Jamaica agua fresca, which is with the hibiscus flower. So that's gonna be awesome. But today we'll be focused on the pineapple agua fresca, which is gonna be super bomb. It's gonna be very refreshing because I've just been down on energy, thirsty and down on energy. Today we already had what was it? Acai bowl with peanut butter shake. I think it was
smoothie.
Or smoothie. Yep. That's what we had earlier in the day. So we're just trying to keep that refreshment. You know what I mean? So let's show you guys the fruit. Alright, as you guys can see, this is the fruit we're going to be working with. Usually it's made with just the pineapple. You know, you take off the skins, remove the core. You know, you do your little dicing, make sure the core is removed, whatever. Bang. And we could also save the skin for the tea that we made last time.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good. I didn't taste it, you tasted it.
It was pretty good. You just gotta put a little sugar in there.
Yeah, that's what that's also what we're gonna be adding to this recipe. So it's the pineapple, cucumber, maybe 2 cucumbers. I have only 2, so I'm only gonna use 1 so I can savor the other one. Lime, I got lemons, but I believe it's with lime. And I got mangoes that I ordered recently. So I'm just gonna, you know, and then also ice, which I got that behind that door. And I'll show you guys that once I get it. And yeah, some sugar. So I guess that's the recipe right there. And I always write it down. I always write down my stuff, the stuff I learned, you know, so I could always go back to and, you know, I could always make it again. And then this is the jar right here that we'll be putting it in. Super bomb. I grabbed this jar for fermentation to make those good fermented sodas and stuff like that, but I haven't made that yet. So I'm just gonna use this today to hold the pineapple agua fresca in there, and it's gonna be bomb. It's gonna be bomb. That's the blender that we're gonna be using. We're gonna show you all you guys that, and this is my new juicer right here. Super bomb, works well, awesome. Definitely a good buy. So yeah, let's get this going and let's show them what we got, babe, right?
Yes.
Definitely gonna show them that we can make some good juices. Right?
Out of scratch.
Almost. Let's get that. Alright, so we began chopping the pineapple. Taking the skin off layer by layer. Now we're just gonna cut it up into chunks. Get it nice and diced. Nice and diced. That's rhyming right there at its finest. Alright, now I'm just cutting into some small pieces. That could be those little pineapple chunks you could put into the drink right after you make it. Definitely was a good aroma coming from that pineapple. All right, now we're just gonna throw it into the blender. Boom, boom. Cucumber, definitely gotta rinse that off with water. Get that little rub. Take off all that stuff that's all those pesticides, all those stuff they be spraying. Right there was a little rough. I was like, I don't know why is it so rubbery. Maybe it was almost going bad, but can't throw nothing out. Gotta make sure we get the most out of what we have in our groceries, or in our fridge, shall I say. Throw that right up in the blender. Move that closer. Throw the rest in there. Now I was about to do one whole lime, but maybe next time we'll do a couple limes. Definitely like 2 or 3. I really only did half a lime, which it probably barely gave it any type of flavor. But we're learning, so this is our first pineapple agua fresca. Alright, move the blender. Put that on the blender. Grab 2 bottles of water. I'm gonna use one for the blender itself. And put 2 bottles of water into the gallon glass jug we got over there. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit blend. Here we go. We also put sugar as well, we just didn't catch that part. Always keep things written down. That way we can look back on it for next time. There we are, using a strainer. We probably didn't need to use it, but just to make sure we don't get no extra fizz in there. Alrighty, right there, we take that off. Now we put in the bottles of water. Boom, boom, boom. We put 2. I know other people probably put more than that, but put two bottles of water in there, spring water. Now comes the ice. It makes it all nice. This is what makes it the agua fresca. You add all that ice in there. I believe at the trials of taste testing this, I believe we put another half cup of sugar in there just to add that sweetener. But whatever you prefer, whatever makes your taste buds tingle. And there we just finalizing it, giving it that good stir. Then we're gonna give it that first taste test. Let's see how this comes out. Our first pineapple agua fresca. You know what I mean? I need my full cup. Because I'm gonna down this and get another one as quick as possible. Happy that we got a whole gallon right there, but came out pretty good, you know, for our first time.
Yeah,
not that bad.
It's good.
It's not really that hard. The recipe is really simple. I mean,
it's definitely very refreshing. So for the summer, this is a really good drink for sure.
Yep, exactly. And we're looking forward to making more. So you guys stay tuned for more of these beautiful and refreshing drinks.
Yes.
And Yeah, we'll definitely be back with more recipes, and we're also learning, so you guys can learn with us.
We learn together.
Exactly. Do it at the same time, and yep, this is a new chapter in our YouTube
Journey.
Yeah, exactly. So awesome.
Cheers. It
makes you not want to stop chugging.
It is pretty good.
And you also got pineapple chunks in there, so it's like hard to get to because of the ice, but
I know our baby's loving this drink for sure.
Baby's getting the right nutrients. Good old pineapple. Look at this. Pineapple chunks.
Yep.
Doing it.
So good.
Time for a refill. Cheers.